in Geneva today. Oh Hi! So I am here in Switzerland, as you guys know already. And today I have come to a new city, which is Geneva. On my back there is a fountain and a big ride. There are a lots of big brands, banks, and also the five-star hotels. And yes, it's one of the best city of Switzerland. And let's see what they have here to offer us and to explore. I mean, this lake is coming from Alps and it's crossing the France and going to Mediterranean Sea, which is very nice. We were under this and we were in the parking, kind of unique parking I have seen here in Switzerland, and it was crazy. It was very nice. Yeah, let's just explore Switzerland in my way. So how was the luxury tour, huh? Geneva is all about, big banks, finance, and mostly, the big organizations like UN is there and Red Cross is having a headquarter there. So all in all, luxury all around. Well, I came to this thrift market, but I didn't shop anything because the prices were too high and I didn't think that, it was justifying the prices, the products. I agree that all the places in Europe is so famous and so nice during summer, but Switzerland is so different. It's so blue and green, it's because of the fresh lakes here, and it's very nice. Suddenly saw this watch, in this garden, and I was thinking like, oh, they have created a very nice watch here. Later I got to know that this watch is working. I mean, I was thinking that of course watches are so famous here, but I didn't expect that they will create a garden itself for a watch. So you can imagine how crazy they are for watches. Not crazy, but obsessed for sure. So we have seen so far the new town and the beach and the fountain. Not the beach, sorry, the lake. And now we are heading to the old town. And let's find out what's there. All the old towns of Europe are on some height. You really need to walk a lot. You need to take stairs or you need to hike to reach to the old towns. And to be honest, in Delhi there is nothing like that. So I'm not very habitual to walk on stairs to reach to the old town. चलो गिरते फिरते पहुंच ही गए ओल्ड टाउन. So we are in the old town now, and the architecture is so pretty. It makes me excited to explore more the Switzerland. And in summer I have explored these 3-4 cities which you have seen in my first vlog, and now you're seeing some. But I really want to come again to Switzerland and explore more. It's such a small country, but it has a lot to offer. And some people who just say that it's a heaven on earth, I fully agree, because the colors, the people, the vibes, the food, everything is so amazing here. And now we are in this another part of Old Town, which was kind of nice just to sit and relax and chill out. And so we just sat here for 15-20 minutes and relaxed, and we came to this Lake Léman. So, very funny story. There was a TikTok video where a Swiss girl was saying, I really hate when tourists say Lake Léman is greater than Lake Geneva. So the anchor asked her, like, which one is larger according to you? And she says both. So without making a further research, I just went to my Swiss friend and I asked, like, which one is greater, huh? And he was like, come on, Snake. Lake Geneva is also called Lake Limon, so both are equally great and big. And I was like, oh no. So it turns out that she was mentioning the dumb tourist who doesn't make, much research before coming to their country. Hello. So I am today taking a boat from Switzerland to France, and it's gonna be fun because I didn't know about it that there's a boat going on. Welcome to my cruise. Let me take you to the France. So this ferry costs around 26 Swiss francs to go to France and 52 Swiss francs to come and forth from Nyon to Ivoha, the place in France, and Nyon is a place in Switzerland, and it was totally worth it. It was 30 minutes ride. Welcome to this romantic and a very beautiful village, Ivoire. And France somehow is known for romanticism, I would say. And the colors, the artists here are so amazing. Surprisingly, I didn't plan anything for my last day in Switzerland, and turned out amazing for me because I'm in this part of France, and I didn't expect this much tourist in this village, but I guess a lot of people knew about it. So finally, I'm just living a French summer vibes in this small town. Although it's very less, it's a small village, and I wouldn't say, whole French vibes I enjoyed, but still I am in a French village, I would say. And I really loved about this town is the shop. I mean, I love winter shops. And here the shops are pretty. Outer space are so nicely decorated, gardened, with these leaves. You can see how they have put all the leaves in such a structure, in such a way that it will give you an aesthetic vibes. And these vintage shops which have amazing stuff, a lot of stuff which I really loved, but I couldn't take with me because I don't have much space in my suitcase, and I really love these things. But I'm expecting one day to have a big house to carry all these things with me, all these souvenirs with me, and to put it in such a nice way in my home. But till then, I am enjoying and watching.
With
dehydrated girl is officially thirsty now, so I decided to drink some orange juice. But we didn't eat anything as we had our lunch before coming here, and we have a full plan of barbecue at home. So yay, yay!
Where is the line between dreaming and feeling blue? 4 o'clock in the evening.
अरे 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 गिरना नहीं है बाबा. Walk, 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 walk. Yay!
If I'm honest, I feel stuck.
Hi! So we took a boat from Switzerland to come to this part of France, and to be honest, I don't know how to pronounce the name of this place. Iwaha? something. I'll write it here, you can see it. But it's so amazing. Look the lake behind me and the castles behind me, and it's one of the lovely town, and I really enjoyed it. And weather was good. Now it's a little cloudy, but it's one of the adventure which I didn't think about it, but I finally had it because, like a surprise, I thought to explore this part which is closer to Switzerland. Such a fun trip. And yes, France is always beautiful like Switzerland, but I would say both has their own beauty in it. Okay, so I'm ending a vlog here and going back to home. I hope you liked my vlog and you enjoyed the vlog. I tried to cover as many parts as I could. The most important thing which I tried to do is just to enjoy it as it was coming, according to the weather, according to the places which were nearby me. And yes, it was a fun trip. I hope you liked it. 1 year back, I didn't expect that I'll come to this part of the world and have, these memories with me, and will enjoy the scenery, will see this nature. Sometimes I don't believe what I'm seeing, but here I am taking you with me in my digital diary. I hope you liked my vlog, and see you in my next vlog. फिर मिलेंगे. Bye.